Northampton Public Schools, however, temporarily reinstated their mask mandate for students and staff after COVID-19 cases more than doubled in that district last week. Now a group of parents is protesting the district's decision. Western Mass News reporter Amanda Callahan has the details.
They should go back to essentially a mask recommendation or mask optional policy.
Northampton Public Schools announcing this week masks are required in classrooms once again for students and staff from May 10th to May 20th after the district saw a significant rise in COVID-19 cases. But some parents are not happy with the decision.
With all these other measures we have with vaccines and boosters and Paxlovid, that we're in a different world than we were in 2020 when we reached for these mask mandates.
Patrick Bowen is a member of Pioneer Valley Mask Choice, a volunteer group that was formed when Northampton was one of the last Massachusetts school districts to adopt a mask optional policy less than 2 months ago. Now the group is speaking out again, writing a letter to the superintendent and school committee, calling the reinstatement, quote, abrupt and unnecessary.
At this point, the state is not recommending a mandate in terms of the Mass DPH or Mass Department of Elementary Secondary Education as they did in the past year or two. On the CDC level, the high level of transmission also only recommends individual masking, not community level masking.
Cases in Northampton Public Schools jumped from 64 to 139 in a 3-day period last week. We reached out to the Northampton Health Department Director Meredith O'Leary. She tells us a downward trend in cases needs to be seen in the schools for the mandate to be lifted. She also says the district's main goal is to curb in-school transmission and keep the schools open. But Bowen tells Western Mass News other districts are switching to recommending masks rather than requiring them.
Leverett and Amherst, they're bringing back masks as a recommendation and not a mandate. We're putting a lot on our children here in Northampton by bringing these things back late and just having masking for the longest period of time.
And he says they will continue to fight.
So far, we sent this letter, and we have not heard a response back from the district yet. We might look into protest or attending the school committee meeting or involving legal action if the district is not responsive.
For now, masks will continue to be worn in the classrooms through next Friday. After that, the advisory committee will reassess COVID-19 cases and decide whether to extend the mandate or revoke it. Reporting in Northampton, Amanda Callahan, Western Mass News.